Hey YouTube, it's danfhowe. We got the final chapter on the Iron Man. He's signed, sealed, and delivered. And done as far as I'm concerned for now. So I'll have the wife grab the camera from me and give you some pictures and show here. Here's my pal. Been a long hard road, we got him done though. Got his mouth, got his teeth. You want to stick your hand in here, you'll end up with some blood. Got a gash in my head. Come up under one of these the other day. Just about knocked myself out. Well, we'll show you around a little bit. There's a couple other things I made too. Yeah, a few years ago I got a turtle I made out of old wood stove door and some claws, bathtub, old cast iron clawfoot bathtub legs. Piece of pig iron out of a railroad car, I found that. I don't know what the heck that was. Got a piece of an old sickle mower for a tail. Oh, here, back to the Iron Man. Signed, sealed, and delivered. I was going to put plates over these holes, but I think it looks cooler to look through them. That way you can see inside of them. And what kind of a robot can we have without a butt? So we got butt cheeks now. I think there were like 53 or 54 Chevy hubcaps. We got all those hoses and lines hooked up, petcocks all over, all the holes plugged up. Got his head made. He's a mean looking boy now. Got canine teeth. Got them all going the right direction. Got teeth going this way on this side. Teeth going this way on this side. Got eyeballs. Got a one nostril nose. That's off an old dummy spotlight off a old 50s car where it mounted to the cowl. Got his balls chained on. Ain't gonna fall off now. And we got a plaque made. I doubt if you'll be able to read it or not. There it says, built by danfhowe, 6/28/2014, Iron Man, serial number 00001. I really like the way he turned out. The only way he could be better if he could walk or talk. And if he walks and talks, I'm gonna start running. Another tag here, the Waterous Company. Made in St. Paul, Minnesota in 4 of 64. That's all that forklift wanted to do was pick him up. Mr. Mercury Man. Oh, we added ears too. I robbed another outboard motor and added some chrome ears. You can probably guess what the eyeballs are. I thought that made some pretty neat eyeballs. There's a lot of work making that mouth. I was gonna make it shaped down here too, but that would have been too hard. So we cheated and just put a plate on the bottom. Boy, she's getting windy out. And here's a spider I made. Oh God, this is probably 20 years ago, 25 years ago. So he's pretty big too. That's a motor 350 Honda gas tank and brake vacuum booster off a probably 72 Monte Carlo. And some bicycle springs, and the legs are out of a Mack 673 diesel engine. They're push rods. Where I used to work, Macks were known for the cams to go out. Every time they put a new cam in, they put new push rods in. So I'd drag them home every time the day shift put the new cam in and new push rods. So they made some nice legs. So I got Iron Man out here with a Mercury Man, Iron Man, I don't know what to call him. He's Iron Man on his tag. I guess we'll call him Mercury Man. So there's the spider. There's the turtle. Here's my tricycle I made quite a few years ago. I got a video of me riding that around. A cart I made for it. Let's see, the handlebars are about nose level to me, so that's how big you can see it is. That's a tractor seat. It does pedal and go. I got a chain drive up to the pedals up there. Excuse me. Here's my fountain I made. This was made in 2000. May 5th of 2000, I think it says. That's 2 satellite dishes. I think it's a 10 foot and a 6 foot. Don't usually ever have to fill it because the rain keeps it full. I think there's only been 2 or 3 summers where I actually had to add water to it. I've got a basement sump pump in the bottom of it. Runs water up through that pipe. Every year I just let it freeze solid, and that pump keeps pumping back. Every year it comes back. So that pump sits down that pedestal, froze solid all winter. It's kind of enjoyable. Every time I listen to it, I gotta go pee someplace because it makes me want to pee. And a couple other things back here. Here we got an old speedboat. I got Santa and Frosty the Snowman and Tweety Bird and a little penguin. He's riding around back here in the playground. I found Santa and Frosty at the dump. Tweety Bird and the penguin were from junk flea markets or junk shops, I don't know. This little boat is a speedboat of some kind. I don't remember what it was. I looked it up on the internet. And they put 90 horse motors on these little bastards. Another deal I probably should never made, but I'm stuck with it now, and Santa's got a ride for the summer anyway. Here's my merry-go-round I made. This is an old GMC semi-spindle. Wheel welded on there. That's a big factory mirror so you could see behind you and look around corners and stuff. I got wired to the top of it because it looks kind of neat when you're going around. You can see all the trees in it and stuff. This needs new boards on it, or one new board anyway, 2. Kids have a good time on this. That's another 25-year build thing. I probably built that 20 years ago, at least. There's all the daisies growing. This is why I don't mow my lawn this time of year, because otherwise I'd have to mow all these pretty daisies off. The bluebirds are living in the log cabin over there by the trike, so I can't mess with that. Here's what the kids call the teeter-around. I made this, oh God, this gotta be 30 years ago. She teeter-totters. and she spins around. You got wheels on each end so it don't dig in the ground when you get down to the ground if you don't happen to hang on to it. That's kind of fun. Kind of dangerous, but kind of fun. Kids always get a big kick out of that. Just got some flowers planted in the sink today. Bought a bunch on clearance sale. This is the old lady's rock garden. Got the skeleton laying there. Old scale. Bunch of old pulleys and gears. A sprocket off a hydro hole that my son made for Mother's Day. That's really heavy, probably weighs about 110 pounds. Old bed. Little rock creek stream that's dried up. So this is the rock garden. That's some old fire trucks. Old choo-choo train. My wife's herd of horses. Cactuses, they just bloomed. They only bloomed for one day. Had about 8 different flowers on that. I'll show you my pterodactyl in the bluebird house. There's my dinosaur bird, I forgot to mention that. And the bluebirds there. They sit on the trike and crap all over everything. And the flamingos by the fountain. So I guess we'll be signing off here and collect. Oh, there's the old lady's collection of wagons and old antique trikes. Slide I got home from the dump. So like Santa says, ho ho ho. One more shot of the Mercury Man. I think he looks kind of mean looking with that mouth full of teeth. Kind of curious to see if any birds try to build a nest in his mouth or in his arm holes in his side. Got the fire extinguisher on there to offset the being offset. So this is danfhowe saying, I hope you enjoy. It's about 88 degrees here and really muggy. So hang in there. And Mercury Man says bye bye. So long.